All right, so we should be live right now. Before we kind of get this interview underway, while I check my YouTube channel, make sure everything's running smoothly. Is there anything that you want to plug or anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out my mom, my whole family, Mom Bird, Coach Special.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
Oh, Dre.
anyways,
Don't forget Dre,
all right.
my trainer.
All right, sounds good. Well, anyways, let's get right into the interview. So, I guess how I kind of got connected with you was through the Montverde Instagram page. I was talking to them like, "Yo, like I'd love to interview your players," and they put me in touch with you to be the first person I interviewed. You just say it's their first year at Montverde. You know, how have you adjusted to? Because I know you're living in a dorm right now. How have you adjusted to the dorm living away from home lifestyle?
I mean, it was difficult at first, like because I'm usually like a family person, used to being around a whole bunch of family, but like this place just turned into my family, my home, and so I adjusted really well.
Yeah, for sure. Is there something like, do you have a favorite? I mean, I'm sure, it is obviously tough to not be with your family and everything, but do you have like a favorite part about, living away from home? Like you get to stay up later or you gotta use your phone all day or something like that?
I mean, like I'm more independent. I feel like, and I like that. So yeah.
Yeah. Has there been like any I guess housekeeping kind of skill like I go to sleepaway camp, or at least I guess I used to, because now I can't be like a camper anymore. So what actually I didn't really learn anything there, honestly. But when I went to my friend's house, that I met at sleepaway camp, so I wasn't with my parents, I learned like how to put the dishes away. Not that's my favorite. Like, if I had to pick a chore. Actually, I like folding clothes too, but dishes, like I put my dishes in the dishwasher. I used to just put it in the sink. Now I could put it in the dishwasher, clean them up and everything. Do you have like I don't know, any of those kind of skills you might have picked up recently?
Um, Keeping my room more clean since I have a roommate. Yeah, we have dorm chores. I mean, I don't really get them that often, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so it's like if you do bad, you get a dorm chore kind of thing.
No, it's just like it rotates through all of us, and we all,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. And did you get to pick your roommate, or how did the roommate situation work?
No, we just got paired up. I got a roommate from Spain, and she's been teaching me Spanish, and
Yeah, I was going to ask. Like, that is very interesting.
yeah, I just been like learning a lot. Like she said, back home, like they don't like burp, and because I burped one
That's
time, she was
that's,
like,
that's
"Ew."
terrible.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm learning a lot.
yeah. I guess you want. I mean, I've taken Spanish for 4 years. I kind of lost it. I only speak un poquito or pequeño or whatever. But do you have like show me some of your Spanish skills.
Ooh,
I want to see.
I don't got Spanish skills.
No,
Hola, ¿cómo te llamas? Milagros. That's my Spanish name. I know that.
that I mean that was not. You think of my Spanish. I'm very I don't do the accent. I just go like very gringo. That's like my signature. In my Spanish class last year, it was the first day or like our first day of Spanish class, and we had to present something, like a quick getting to know you presentation in Spanish, and I presented the way I always speak Spanish, no accent. And this kid in my class is like he didn't know me. Like, now we're kind of friends, but like, he had no idea who it was. He's like, bro, I'm just letting you know, if you could speak like that all year, you will make my year. Like, I'll actually love this class. And I'm like, well, that's how I talk. So yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I study ASL. That's what I do.
okay.
Yeah, so that's what I do in school.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I know people that take this. I don't know. I just like, and also because majority of my school, like, majority of the kids actually speak Spanish, so it's like slightly useful. Like, I could eavesdrop in some conversations. Like, people were talking about me,
That's what
I could know
thought
what
I
they're
was
saying.
taking it for at first, but I was like, nah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't.
But I mean, the sign language class though, it definitely seems cool. I don't know. I pick Spanish also because I'm a big talker. Like, I'm obviously
Yeah,
talking a lot, so I gotta learn to talk. But yeah, I've seen the class, and it does seem pretty cool for sure. And I know like the Montverde season, like you guys, like the season's done. So what have you been doing since the season's over?
We still got practices going. We're still working out. We're getting preparing for next season, and yeah, striving for
Yeah.
excellence. Honestly,
Yep. So you guys are practicing like basically for a very, very like very far out into the season. Like you guys have already started practices and everything.
well, we don't stop practicing. We practice all year.
Yeah, that is definitely. I mean, like I love I'm my school's manager, so like I go to every practice and everything. But that's like I know for a fact colleges don't even like do straight practices year round. Like I know some will have like maybe like a couple week break where you could train, do group workouts, but no practice.
Yeah, but right now it's mostly like skills, like getting shots up, working on moves, getting to the basket. Yeah, like so it's really like getting to like your individual game, honestly.
Yeah. Have you like so have they taught you like any sets or anything or not yet?
I mean we have a lot of sets. Um, we got Florida, Ivo set, and we got a whole bunch.
Yeah. So what's it been like, having to, I guess, learn those? Because you did say you have a lot, so I'm sure it's going to prepare you for college and everything. But that's a lot to know. Like that's a lot of plays. So how have you been able to kind of pick up on the plays and everything?
I mean, honestly, it's not that hard to remember plays. It's just like knowing your job and knowing what other people have to do too. Like especially as the point guard, so you have to be able to like direct, lead, and yeah, just be able to know the plays. Remember, because you're gonna have to do it
Yeah.
in college. So I'm preparing for my future.
Yeah. And you did say I know like I just want to make sure the name of the AAU team play for is it's FBC, right?
FBC United, yeah.
All right, yeah, because I know there's also one called like FBG or FGB. So those
Yeah.
those two I always mistaken up. I don't know if anyone else does that. Hope people do, and I'm not the only dumb one. But I know FBC is a very at least of recently. I don't know like too much about the history, but I know they're a very high level program. Probably one of the better girls programs in the country. So what's it been like playing for them?
It's been amazing. Like from day one when I started practicing with them, it was intense. It was go, 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 go. And like you just have to pick up. You just got to pick up what he's telling you and go with it and just play. Yeah. So it's been really fun being up and down. We had a couple tournaments and yeah, undefeated.
Yeah. So I again like I really don't know like too much about basketball, but like I guess if you were a media person where you got to be unbiased, like are you guys one of the more loaded teams in the UAA circuit?
We're definitely probably the most loaded, honestly. If I'm being like unbiased, yes, I would say.
Yeah. And was this your first year playing with them?
Yes, this is my first year.
Yeah. So I mean it's so first year at Montverde like practicing with them. Now with like FBC has this been like has it really not been too hard of an adjustment? You're going to two really high level programs and having to adjust to a new AAU team and a new high school team at the same time. Has that not been too challenging?
No, because I just thought of it as a blessing and an opportunity that I get to showcase and like not just make myself better, but help others too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it could be a blessing and opportunity, but like it could be really difficult to figure all that stuff out. Like, has it been hard for you to adjust to playing on those two new teams, or has that really not been that hard?
No, everyone's been like welcoming and very caring and nice. So yeah, it hasn't been too hard.
For sure. And I know you did play in the junior NBA, which I think is pretty cool. Like, I saw guys gotta go Disney World, which is now like kind of pretty close to where you are right now, but obviously that is pretty cool. So what was it like, that junior NBA experience?
Oh my gosh, junior NBA was so much fun. I would go back if I could. Um, It was just cool playing against a whole bunch of different regions, seeing how they played, playing against them. Yeah, it was just amazing.
Yeah, I don't know if I look like stupid. There was like I just found a bug in my room, so that was a little a little crazy, but should be if it comes like I'm ready. I got my weaponry. I'm not a fan of bugs. Um, do you
Me
have like
either.
a yeah. Do you have like a favorite moment from the like was it going to Disney your favorite? Was it competing? Like what was your favorite about the junior NBA that just made it so special?
Honestly, being in like the actual like ESPN.
It came right at me. Like I was ready.
You want to square up with the bug? Oh my
I
goodness.
would. That's what I did. I was at my school and it was like a big like I think it was like a butterfly and it was coming at me. I'm like, listen, do not get near me.
Just being like in the ESPN center though, like I was like, whoa. It was like a lot to take in at the same time, but it was just amazing. I mean, at Disney was fun, but we didn't. There were lines. There was
Oh
lines,
yeah.
and it was hot. But we got to go on like a lot of rides still, and it was fun being with my team, and just getting to hang out, but also have fun there, and like just be able to go back to the court and play too.
Yeah. So I just want I guess so I guess your favorite part was the ESPN Wide World of Sports, like that whole complex kind of thing.
Yeah, that was really cool to see.
Yeah, I mean for me, like I love Disney so much. I've had the opportunity to go to the ESPN Wide World of Sports. I'm sure it's cool when you're a player. Like I was there because my brother had a tournament there for soccer. So,
Yeah.
but I walked around and saw everything. Like it was pretty cool. But I feel like you can't beat Disney. But are you like what are you into roller coasters like that or not really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
most definitely.
yeah. What was your favorite ride? I mean, you seem to complain about the lines, so maybe you got to miss out on a lot of stuff. But do you have like a favorite ride at Disney or something like that?
I don't remember the name of it. Um, I think it started with S, but it was a water ride. It was a
Oh,
water.
Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain.
Yes, we went on Splash Mountain. That one was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. That one. Yeah. I mean I love Disney so much. I think it's
I
all
mean, but it was packed when I went too, so like we couldn't get to all the areas, but I
mhm.
wanted to go, but like it was just nice being actually able to get in and be there.
Yeah. I mean the thing about Disney is it's see, I'm very into this. Like the thing about Disney is it's not about the rides in particular. It's more about the atmosphere, Like there's only a few good fun rides, but it's more just the overall atmosphere that kind of makes it all special.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean you did say that you are like into roller coasters. So do you have like a favorite theme park that you've gone to or like a favorite ride like overall like not even at Disney?
So far, Busch Gardens. Busch
Oh yes.
Gardens has. We went on this fast roller coaster, and I was like, it was like one of our last roller coasters, and we were just going everywhere. I was like, yes, save the best roller coaster for last.
Yeah. But I was actually the ride like no, it wasn't called Shakira, it was called like Shikra, I think.
Yeah, we went on that one first. We went on that one like twice.
Yeah. That one the last time I was at Busch Gardens, I was like in like fourth grade or something like that. And I haven't gone back since. Like I would love to go back. I just haven't gone back. And I told my mom loves roller coasters. And I told her, I said, when I'm 13, like I'm going on that ride. So I guess whenever I go back, I have to because it looked too scary when I was in fourth grade. But whenever I go back, that's probably one of the first things I'm doing. But it looked like that whole drop and then that ride looked crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go there when they had like the Falcons Fury thing? Because I know that one's crazy too.
Which one is that? Is that one like bring you all the way up and then you tilt and then
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we went on that one.
Awesome.
Yeah, that one wasn't as scary as I thought though. I thought we were
Yeah,
about to like from far away it looked like we turned all the way upside down, but it was like just a tilt and you just go.
yeah. That's interesting. Like for me, in my opinion, like what I if I had to pick like something that makes me scared for roller coasters, it's the like the when what's it called? When your stomach goes some of your it's called like when your stomach goes upside down or something like that. When like you feel like you're actually falling,
Yeah,
like
my
that.
stomach drops. Like anytime we like hit it like a, my stomach drops. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah,
But I love it.
yeah.
So
That is definitely crazy for sure. But I guess we could bring it back to a little more about basketball, about Team USA. Like, how does that like? Do they just kind of compile you? Like, how do you even get like a team? Do they just compile up like a bunch of people in your area? Like, is it like yeah. Like, how do you even get on a team and meet the team and everything?
for the junior NBA,
Yeah,
well, we were just one of the top teams in Washington, honestly, and we played in a tournament to get into the. We played in a regional tournament to get into the actual junior NBA national thingy, and so, yeah, that's how we got in because we won that, and it was super cool, like how they like set it up because like you would get awards like after the regionals, and then they would give out awards at the actual thing, and it was just awesome.
yeah. And I want to now also bring it back to FBC. I mean, going to the UAA circuit, I guess the section one and everything. Like, what was like competing on that circuit?
Um, it's it's a tough circuit. I mean, there's a lot of good teams, but we are very good too. So yeah, I don't think anyone can compete with us.
Yeah. So I don't know what like the championship is called. I don't know if it's just called like the Under Armour Championship or the Circuit Champ. Like I know Nike's called like Peach Jam. I don't know what it's called for Under Armour, but I guess if you guys could win the championship, I mean kind of like I know you think you're gonna win, and I quite frankly I think I might think you guys are gonna win as well. Just what makes you guys such a dominant team?
I mean, we have so many like different athletic aspects to our game, and we all like gel together, like as a team. Like I'm new to the team, and they still like play like I've played with them before, and it's just honestly like basketball IQ and just playing the game. If I had to say, like, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want you like I guess I kind of do want you to pick favorites, but do you have like I'm sure you've made a lot of like new friends or new connections and new teammates. Has there been any sort of players that you really kind of built a close bond with recently?
Um, all of them. Like I've gotten close to all of them. Like that's what I'm supposed to do too.
Yeah, I did. Definitely. Yeah. And in terms of your recruiting process now, I want to what is that? I think you told me like you were just getting off the call with the coach, something like that. So just what has the whole recruitment process been like for you?
Say it one more time, please.
What has the whole recruitment process been like for you?
Um, it's been good. I mean, like it's challenging, like to call like coaches. Honestly, like
Oh, that's right, because you're 2023, so you kind of have to do the
yeah, I
calling, right?
have to call them. So, like, it's hard knowing like when the right time is to call. Um, but overall, it's been pretty good. I've been talking with them, getting to know them, build a relationship, and yeah.
Yeah. And what sorts of schools have, if you don't mind sharing, have you contacted recently since you have to contact them?
Recently, I've talked to the Gators, University of Florida, um, Coppin State, Vanderbilt, Western Kentucky. Um, so far, that's it that I've
Yeah.
recently talked to.
And do you know, like, I don't know how familiar you are with the boys recruitment process, but do you know, like, are there any differences between how the boys' recruitment process works and how the girls' process works?
I actually don't know how the boys' recruiting process
Yeah,
is.
well, like, I'm sure it's like very very similar, but it's more like maybe these girls get offers. You know, like I feel like maybe more girls commit earlier than boys. Like that could be a difference. Like I guess you could say.
Yeah, I think when we commit earlier, it's like I honestly don't see the point in it yet. Like for me personally, I wouldn't say I would commit now
Yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
I can't.
You still got like a year, I guess, because I know a lot of girls commit like, or at least not a lot. I know one girl that committed her junior year, and I'm kind of using her as as a general because she said like it's slightly common. So like I know some girls may commit in their junior year. Like one of your new teammates actually, I think, committed. She's now going to be a senior. So
She committed and she's gonna be a
I mean, well, let me make sure I don't spread fit. Yeah, yeah. Didn't Jordana commit to? Yeah, she committed to Texas.
who
Um,
who?
yeah, she transferred to Jordana, I think Codio, something like that.
Oh, she's coming next year. She's coming next season. She's not
Wait,
here
wait,
yet.
wait, wait, wait.
She's not here yet.
Yeah, yeah, but she's gonna play for. Isn't she gonna play in the 2021, 2022 or no?
Oh, you're talking about coming here? Yes, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, 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 exactly. So she's I think in the class of 2022, and she committed at that time. Actually, no, she committed even earlier. She was committed to Wisconsin before.
Really?
So yeah, she was. I don't know her personally, so I have no idea what happened. But I think actually no, I do. I think the coach switched. She said so. Yeah, she committed like really early. So yeah, I guess continuing on. What are some of your goals and expectations for this year?
Some of my goals is to win a national championship, of course. Um, become better. Like I wanna be unstoppable in all aspects of my game. Um, as a team, I want us to like build build like an unstoppable bond. Like really get to know everyone really good, and yeah, those are my goals.
Yeah. I mean, those obviously do sound like pretty good goals. Man, I had a. Oh, all right. I lost my question, but I got it back. This will occasionally happen. But you said, are you from Washington D.C. or Washington State? Because said like you got the best team in Washington.
Washington
So
State.
yeah, so
Washington
you're
State.
like you're from you're basically like foreign to like this side of the country. Like that's because Washington State's like all the way west, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you're obviously traveling like it's a one thing to go. Like I know Jordana lives in South Florida. It's one thing to just travel, like a few hours to Montverde. It's another thing to travel cross country, where you're playing, I think, on a majority East Coast player AU team, and you're at Montverde on the East Coast. So I know we talked about like the adjustment of living by yourself, but you're traveling cross country now, and this like you're living really far away from home. So I mean, maybe kind of talk about it again. Like you're really, really far away from home. Is what that like. Is what that is like.
Yeah. So like basically it's just I mean, it's just family honestly. And then but this is my home now, so I have to kind of like adjust to that, but it's not that big of a difference honestly. I mean, I miss them and everything, but it wasn't that hard for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
the big difference is like the weather because it's raining and raining there, and I come just to like warm sunshine, the
yeah,
sunshine state.
I'd hate to ruin your I mean, you call it the Sunshine State, but very, very soon it's gonna be very rainy for a long time.
Really?
That's how it is over the summer. At least like where I live, um, the weather will be like super. Like I've seen like the people be like, "Oh, Florida's bipolar or whatever." Like that's basically what it is. Like it'll be super sunny, and then 30 minutes later, like tornado warning, and that's how it gets now. Like it's gonna get really really bad, really rainy really soon. So
Oh
yeah,
snap!
yeah, I'm sure.
And
Might
then
have
when
ruined your
when
whole.
it's raining here, then like thunder and lightning comes. But it's so cool to watch the lightning and the thunder.
Oh no, I'm terrified. It's so scary. I
What?
think
What?
I mean you know it could kill you, right? Like the lightning.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But as long as you're not outside, I feel like you're okay.
Yeah, yeah. I I partially agree, but I will slightly agree because also like I don't know what like your biggest fear is, but one of my biggest fears is are tornadoes. So that kind of comes with that atmosphere. So I usually get a little crazy when that stuff happens.
I kind of want to be a storm chaser. So
Oh, yo, that is crazy. Are you serious?
yes, I
Most
want to
people
see the
are like,
different type of storms.
I like, I'm not like, I have a book because I was so concerned with the weather. I have a book. Actually, wait, it might be right next to me. I gotta see if I have this. Hold on. Um, dang. All right. I don't feel looking like I think I know where it is, but I'm not gonna go get it. But I have a book with like about weather and clouds because I was like I had to know what was gonna happen. I could see, like I could tell you which clouds can give you certain type of weather. Like if you show me the clouds today, take a picture of the sky, like I'll tell you like tomorrow it's gonna be like this. Like I was studying that book
I
because
learned clouds. I only know. Well, now I know like
the
cumulus
cumulonimbus,
clouds.
the big one.
I know that one too. I don't remember the name, but I just remember cumulus or something like that.
Yeah, you know that's what the place said. It's like cumulonimbus, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But I would watch those storms. Like I don't know why. Like, I would watch so many tornado videos. Like it was my biggest fear, but I just wouldn't stop watching like the videos, of, like the storm chasers and everything.
Yeah, I've seen a movie. I was like, oh snap, that's something I would want to do.
Yeah. So you weren't just saying that because I said like I'm scared of them. Like you're being like genuine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. So I'm wondering like is science one of your favorite subjects in school or no?
No, math is.
Oh, okay. I mean, so that is science like your second favorite? I'm assuming.
No. I like seeing like I don't know. It's just cool seeing the storms.
Man, let's see. I remember I told you I'm gonna get some hate or whatever from the post.
Yeah.
Some kid comments posts and then tags this guy's offer, but I don't see what offer to post for the kid anyways. That's what I'm telling you. Like these, I'm very curious, but like I'm not gonna snap back like what. Oh wait, actually, let me see. Oh yo, I never saw that. Yo, that actually the guy actually had got an offer. But again, I didn't see it anywhere. No, like that's like they actually would be live right now. But this is like guys. This started our conversation before, but like I'm just one guy, right? But people expect me to see like I'm a 17-year-old kid. Like what? I'm not gonna know everything. If you don't put it out there, I will not know. So yeah, like that's what I'm gonna say. If you watch this interview, that's what I gotta say. I'm just a 17-year-old kid. I had no idea. No one let me know. So I apologize to you, man. But congratulations on the offer. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all the questions I actually have in the interview. You know, hopefully it wasn't too bad for you.
No, it wasn't.
This was definitely an interesting one. This is honestly the most I've spoken in an interview in a very long time, which I don't mind it, but yeah, hopefully I kind of want you. I want to give you like I want you to rate how you think you did in the interview, like on a one being the worst, five being the best, on a 1 to 5 scale. How you think your first this was your first interview, right?
I mean, no, not my first, but
your first big time one. This is the big time ones. This is a
yes.
big step. Yeah. So what would you rate your first, I guess, very long interview? What 1 to 5? How do you think you did?
Probably like a 3.
A 3?
3.
I mean,
Yeah.
my opinion, it depends how you interpret it. Other people will say this interview's a 1. Like they'll be like, the Isaac guy was speaking way too long, and I'm like, for me, I'd give it like I think I'd give it a 4. I give it a 4. I think there was stuff I could have done better, but I think you did a good job. Not being yourself. Oh man, did the kid just? Oh, never mind. Got scared that kid off like the post. I was like, oh crap. Like, yeah, I think you did a good job being yourself and everything. What was not uptight. We even lasted a half an hour, so that's pretty solid timing. But yeah, so before we end this interview, make sure you guys. Yeah, actually, I just remembered. This is a tradition. So I see the number 23 as your Instagram @ Is that the number you wear, or is that just for your class?
Both.
All right. So I mean, number 23 is like a common sense number for why people wear it. But I first want to know like how, because that's a difficult number to get. How are you able to get the number 23?
I'm able to get the number 23 because of my name. It's spelled MJ. Most people call me MJ instead of Mjracle.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't my first pick though. It wasn't my first pick, honestly. But I'm proud to wear the
first
number.
Pick.
No.
Yeah.
I'm proud to wear it.
Yeah. So which number was your first pick?
Number 8. Because it started off when I was younger. I always had number 8, and I just took it on from there. And then I picked number 8 because it's even. I like even numbers.
Me too.
And like, if you turn it sideways, it's like the forever symbol, and basketball's forever.
Yeah, that is very. That's pretty deep. I'm a big even guy as well. But I think if I had to pick a number, well, I love the way the number 5 looks, so I might choose that number. But then I also might pick 15 or 6, but probably 15 or maybe 6, one of those two. So 15. Wait, let me just make sure. Okay, there's 6 letters in the word family, and 1 + 5 = 6. Then I think there's also 6 letters in my mom's name and 6 letters in my dad's name. That's why I picked that number. I think that's dope, and it looks kind of cool.
Did you just come up with that?
No. I came up with that like ages ago, or like last year. No, if I came up with that on the spot, like that would actually be crazy.
Yeah.
But I wanted to double check to make sure I was like I had the numbers right. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, it's like a tradition. When I see a number, because I plug the Instagram at the end of the interview, then I see the number. Excuse me. So I see the number. I hope your roommate didn't hear that, right? That was a good one. That was a good one. But yeah, I always plug the Instagram at the end of the interview. So that's like the first time I really focus on the Instagram. So then I see the number. It's like a tradition for me to ask about what the number means at the end of the interview. But yeah, again, appreciate you for coming on. It was definitely a lot of fun. So yeah, make sure you guys give us a follow on Instagram at Mjracle_23. But Mjracle is spelled MJ, like MJ CLE_23. I'm at iHoopsFL. And anyways, for 2023 Montfort Academy point guard, Mjracle Sheppard, I'm Isaac Fleischer. This has been another iHoopsFL interview. Peace out, guys.